del problema que más nos aqueja.
So in developing countries, if you don't export, you cannot even invest. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you export, you can also only finance that capital flight.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be control over that. Yeah, I mean, South Korea and indeed many European countries until the 70s had very strict capital control. Yeah, I mean, that's another myth. I mean, the open capital market is a very new thing. You know, I mean, Japan, Korea, China, as well as Britain, you know, the France, they all had capital control, yeah, until the 1970s. Yeah?
And to what extent capital controls are compatible with the process of sustained growth if the gap between the free rate and I mean between commercial dollars and financial dollars grows as much as it grew in Argentina?
Exactly. So that gap can only be closed if you export enough. Yeah? If you earn enough foreign exchange to finance your investment, yeah? And finance your the import of essential things. Yeah? So you know. For example, in 1985, there was this World Junior Football World Cup in Mexico City. Yeah? Mm-hmm. The 4 finalists were Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, and Korea. Yeah? The 4 largest debtors in the world. Yeah? Of the 4 countries, only Korea survived without a debt crisis. Yeah? Why? Because it used all those the foreign exchanges earned through export to create the even bigger export capabilities. Yeah? So Korea might have had a huge amount of debt, but its ability to repay the debt was much, much higher than the Latin American countries, yeah? Because it put emphasis on generating exports. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So you know, without the ability to export, you cannot develop because you cannot even invest. Without the ability to export, you cannot develop because you are going to be in permanent macroeconomic crisis. Yeah?
But I mean, with the capital controls, if a foreign investor, for example, comes and invests in Argentina, and they cannot freely repatriate that capital, will they do it?
Well, they did. I mean, you know, there was quite a lot of foreign investment in countries like Korea and Taiwan. Yeah? But the difference was that, you know, that in the case of Korea and Taiwan, they allowed free repatriation of profit only for some industries. Yeah? Industries which would earn a lot of the export earnings. Yeah? Mm. If you are investing for the domestic the market, you had much more restrictions. Yeah? And you know, you can basically strike a deal with these companies. Yeah? I mean, don't think that you can you need to have just one policy that applies to everyone. Yeah? You should and can discriminate between, you know, investors that are generating foreign exchange, investors that are actually importing more than they are exporting. Yeah? You should and there are investors that are not generating export at all. You know, why should you treat them equally? Yeah?
Yeah, but again, that's planification.
Yeah,
that's planning.
Yeah, why not? You know, no, I find it.
It's really, not markets.
Yeah, but you know, I find it really curious that people have this the schizophrenic attitude towards planning, because you know, can you imagine a CEO arriving in the new company and saying that I'm a greater believer in market, I'm not going to have any plan. Yeah, we'll react to market prices on a daily basis. You know, this guy will not last for 1 week. Yeah. I mean, we are planning all the time. Yeah? So the question should be, are you planning for the right things? Yeah? Are you using the right measures to achieve this plan? Yeah? Are you getting balance between the different plans right? Yeah? I mean, planning itself is the central part of our life. Yeah? I mean, we plan about our individual lives. Yeah? I mean, companies plan about their strategy and the investment. Yeah? And why should nations not have a plan? I mean, this is a bizarre argument.